Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made my 6-year-old granddaughter's birthday cake. We made her an Elsa cake and these are all the ingredients that I used. I did actually go out halfway during this video to go out and buy some more icing. I didn't have enough icing for the actual cake itself. I didn't realise how big it was. These are mainly the ingredients that I used. I will leave a link in the description box for all the ingredients I used today and how I made it, the method, everything else. I've actually made the sponge itself, so I'm just going to show you how I actually decorate the cake. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So first off, I'm going to ice the cake. So I'm just using this Betty Crocker frosting. It's just so easy doing it this way rather than making it myself, and I had plenty there to actually do it. Then I'm going to stick this in the fridge and just let it go cold for a little while because it's so much easier to decorate when it's cold. So next up I'm just going to show you, so I actually put the doll inside the cake. I've already made a hole inside the cake, so I just placed the doll inside, and I realised that actually Elsa is very tall, but I couldn't cut her legs off or anything because this doll was actually part of Gabriella's birthday present, so I couldn't actually cut the legs off. I think she would be distraught. So I worked around it. I'm just going to put some icing around her legs just so I can sort of put the dress so it actually goes to her waist and not to the middle of her legs basically. So here I am just rolling out a piece of icing, and I'm just going to stick that around just so I can get it to the waist. Now this is when I went out and bought some more icing. Every shop that I actually went to had no icing, so I had to use marzipan, but it actually worked out all right. The only thing is you cannot colour marzipan. I tried to colour some of it and it just didn't work. I think it was because it was yellow and it wasn't white, but on the back of the packaging it actually said it was white. So I was a little bit confused, but we worked with it anyway. Here I am putting the icing over the cake, and I'm just laying it over the top. And also with the marzipan, it was so soft. It wasn't like icing. Icing is hard, you can mould it. Marzipan was a lot harder. So every time I tried to create ruffles, they just sort of fell back down again. So this took me a while to do, but I managed to get there in the end. So I'll let you guys watch the rest of what I do, and I'll put you on a time lapse. I'll get back to you when I start decorating the dress and putting a bit of colour to it.
There's a world inside my head. I get lost in it from time to time. No one has a spare key, only one is inside of me. Oh, I don't really dare to escape. Fall out in another space, so I stay. Hey, oh here we go. It's overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh here we go. It's overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm a homeless soul. There's a war in me tonight. I try to stop it by escaping it. This game has lost its fun. Got me out, take me down.
So once I got the dress looking how I wanted it to, I need to start colouring it. Now like I said, I couldn't actually colour the marzipan itself, so now I've just put some food colouring into a little dish, and I'm going to try and dab the colour on. I found this really difficult. I tried a few little ways of doing it. I tried using the marzipan itself and dabbing it on that way, but wasn't working out how I wanted it to. The colour was going on, but I didn't like the texture that it was giving. So I changed it up a little bit and I started to use some kitchen roll.
It's already touched the ground. So please hear me.
So once I'd got all the blue on, I wanted to do the bottom purple because Elsa's dress was actually like an ombre effect, so it had purple and it was going into the blue, and I really wanted to bring this out in the cake. So I did exactly the same again, and I used the kitchen roll and just dabbed on the purple.
It's overflow. I don't really know what to, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'm a hopeless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't really know what to, 'cause I'm a restless soul.
So it wouldn't be a princess cake if I didn't add glitter. I had this edible glitter in my cupboard. I just poked a few little tiny holes in it so it wouldn't come out too quickly and cover a lot of the cake. So I just wanted it quite sparse around the cake. It came out absolutely gorgeous. I loved the way the cake looked so sparkly and so glittery. It came out really nice. So the last thing I do is decorate with some nice sparkly snowflakes, some stars and little decorations that I had. Now these are not edible. I literally went everywhere to try and find some edible snowflakes, but obviously they do things like that at Christmas, but I couldn't find any in the shops that I went to. So I'm going to put these sequins on. However, you cannot eat these obviously because they're not edible, so you do need to take these off before you cut the cake and serve the cake, but it's not a problem. I've actually got 2 layers of this cake on anyway, so it was pretty easy to take them off, and we were really careful with them, but it made the cake look so pretty. Gabriella was so happy with it. And you'll see in this little clip in a minute, they actually helped me decorate with the sequins. They had such a great time. And yes, Gabriella did see her cake. She was in the house at the time when I was making it. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I did this. It's pretty simple. You are just basically just putting the sequins on top of the icing. The icing was still wet from the food colouring anyway, so they stuck down really well.
In your bedroom, waking up with you by my side, looking so beautiful. Yeah, I got high when I met you, got me way up in the clouds, and I don't wanna go back. 'Cause baby, I got problems in me. Sometimes it gets hard for me to tell you how I feel. I'm afraid to show you it's underneath, 'cause I don't wanna let you down. Got a lot of demons up in my brain, got a lot of bad thoughts giving me pain. I'm afraid to show you it's underneath, 'cause I don't wanna let you down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. I don't wanna let you down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Let you down, let you down, let you down, down, down. Oh yeah, let you down. 'Cause baby, I got problems in me. Sometimes it gets hard for me to tell you how I feel. I'm afraid to show you it's underneath, 'cause I don't wanna let you down. Got a lot of demons up in my brain, got a lot of bad thoughts giving me pain. I'm afraid to show you it's underneath,
Just like that,
'cause
Elsa
I
is
don't wanna let you
complete.
down.
Gabriella absolutely loved
Let
it.
you down, let you down,
I
let
really
you
hope you
down,
enjoyed
down,
this
down.
video
Let
today,
you down,
guys. Let me know
let
in
you
the comments down below what you thought. And if you're not subscribed already and you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe. I'll see you all soon for my next video. I love you all, guys. Take care. Bye. Mwah.
I don't wanna let you down.